Hello, I'm live again, just doing some listings, some wheeze and stuff like that. Then we'll move on to some other games, but I thought I might as well stream it whilst I'm listing on a Sunday. I'm sure some people are bored out there not doing anything. Who knows? Food Panda. See if there is anyone out there. Doesn't look like it. Hey James, how you doing? What you up to on this lovely Sunday? Hey Burak, how you doing? Here we go, got a couple of people in. What are you guys up to, guys and girls up to on this lovely Sunday we've got? Just testing and listing some wheeze. The one that I listed earlier in the week, the big bundle, that sold for £110 yesterday. Hey Sam, you're on your wrong account again. You're welcome to join as well if you're listing some stuff. Might as well. Good, just about to go for a run. Then head to the office to do some packing. Nice stuff, nice stuff. Yeah, all good. Been out this morning, picked up a PS2 bundle. And then I'll crack on with the games from it and these sorts of bits. Yeah, not too bad, thank you very much. Managed to buy a couple of packs of Randolph's opening later on today for his what is it, Shiny Star V. So we'll see if we can get lucky on that. 100%, yeah. That's why I make sure I test all of the controllers, all the nunchucks, etc. that will come with it. Depends on the game if they're scratched on the back or not, but nunchucks working there. Game's working perfect. Anyone had any nice sales this weekend so far? That works. Check this one out. Clean. It's fine. Big bass fishing. But yeah, my last week bundle sold yesterday, £110, which wasn't too bad going. Yours has been awful, Sam. That's a shame. I'm sure they will pick up. A few decent, but nothing special. Fair enough, Shane. I'll show you the pickup in a little bit that I just got. They were literally 5 minutes away and it was free, so can't complain at a free bundle pickup. Cool. So happy with all of those games. Picture wise, always important to get one of it working. Very much so. I've got to go and get one soon. May do a live and listing. Yeah, you're more than welcome to join in here if you want, mate. More than welcome. Right. That works. Got a bit of cleaning now to do. So we've gone all Christmassy now. We now have a Christmas tree downstairs. I'll show you in one of the vlogs. I haven't done any videos recently because what I'm planning on doing is doing Vlogmas. So do a day, doing a vlog every day up until Christmas, which I'm looking forward to. If I run upstairs, is it cool to jump on? Yeah, no problem, mate. I'll send you the link in just a second. We'll put it in the chat or something. Yeah, I went out with Han yesterday and picked one up. Which reminds me, I do need to put water in it or it's going to die. Gonna go for a run now. Yeah, enjoy your run, James. Right, Sam, I'll put it in the chat now for you, I think. If I can work out how to do it. Guests, yeah. Invite a guest. Copy. Oh, not all of that. Copy. More. Post comment. There you go, mate. Links in there. Just jump in. Jump in. Why not, eh? Both the controllers work. Bit between that. Nunchucks. And the Pro controller as well, but that is not official. If this was official, I'd sell it separately, but it's not. Also got a Guitar Hero to sell separately with this one as well. So that one's all tested and working great. Any questions at all? Let them know in the chat. I also ordered a GoPro now. So I ordered the GoPro Hero 9, so that's on its way. And boot sales, I should have one on Thursday, hopefully. So if it's reasonable and the weather's okay, hopefully we'll be able to get my first booty hunting episode out. Should be good. We'll see. We shall see. We show my weekend sales. I can't on the mobile, but I'm sure there will be a monthly sales video coming up in the next week or so for the entire month. So I'll show you what I've sold then. Yesterday was about 160 pounds. I sold a wee bum for 110, 3 Funko Pops and a few games. And then throughout the week, I've had a couple of decent days, a couple of 200+ pound days, which I can't complain at. One 300 pound day, I believe. I don't, this month I won't be as profitable as the last few months, just because I've spent a lot on stock and investing in stuff like the GoPro, and obviously I bought the PlayStation using that 10 to PS5 money, so it was quite a big expense. And I've got loads of stock to list and get through anyway, because obviously we haven't been able to list, so I had to spend the money to invest it. Cool. This one's working. Take battery. Give it a clean. So what's everyone up to at the moment then? We fits to list, yeah. Yeah, I've got this 2, 3, maybe four that need listing, bundles in total. Oh, I think Sam's here. Add to stream. Here we go.
Hello.
How's it going, mate? You all right?
Yeah, not too bad. You?
Can't complain, thank you. Just, you know.
Good. How is everyone else in the chat as well? I would be keeping an eye on the messages, but as I'm on mobile, I can't see both at the same time.
Yeah.
You'll have to let me know if they ask any questions or anything.
We'll do, mate. We'll do. What are you listening at the moment?
Well, I am building a Meccano set.
That sounds riveting.
Very, very, very interesting. It's this one. So the
Nice.
plane. Yeah. So I'll get that built and then get that listed. Yeah, my listings have gone down the pan a bit, but obviously I'm going through my death pile. So
Yeah.
really focusing on getting that stuff all up.
Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. Budget nostalgia. Any good Black Friday pickups? No, I didn't pick anything up really. There was a few deals that I was keeping an eye on Amazon, but there were fantastic margin deals. And I think next year when I focus more on like RA and stuff like that, that's gonna be the right time. How about yourself? You managed to pick anything else up? Did you get anything over Black Friday, Sam?
Oh, me, sorry. No, I didn't get anything. Again, I saw a few deals, but there was nothing really that I thought, I'll grab hold of really straight away. So
Yeah.
not really anything to grab on. And like you said with RA, I mean, next year maybe I'll go into RA a little bit more and and actually try and and make some money in it. But I think obviously flipping products from Facebook and charity shops is a lot easier making money that way than it is from RA. I think RA is a good thing to get onto once you've got the flipping side of it already sorted.
Yeah, I think so. Just build it as another weapon.
Yeah,
She had
exactly.
some Switch games for $7.99, so that's the niece's sorted. Hey, that's not bad. That's not bad. I did buy a GoPro over Black Friday for myself.
Oh, there you go. That's good.
Yeah, picked up the GoPro Hero 9 from their website, the 329 bundle. So it comes with a load of
Hey.
accessories and then a year's worth of the GoPro thing. So we'll be able to get live like charity shop hunting and boot fair videos where it's on my bag now.
Yeah,
Properly.
that's going to be wicked. That's going to be so good.
Which Switch games did you pick up, Budget Nostalgia? Yeah, hopefully it will arrive before Thursday and hopefully the weather's all right for Thursday because we're head off to a car boot Thursday if everything goes to plan.
Yeah. Yeah. Hopefully it's all okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if obviously with the new lockdown measures and the rule of six. I don't know. Is it definitely still open for 100%?
Yeah, they've confirmed it. It is.
Wow. Okay. There it is then.
I think obviously some parts of the country that are in tier 3 are not going to get them, but
I thought we were in tier 3 in Sussex. I thought it.
no, we're in tier 2.
Oh, okay, right, okay. So tier 2 is where we can. So is the rule of six that's not a thing here, is it not?
Well, it is outdoors. You still can't have people indoors,
Okay.
which is strange. But I'm just going to, face mask up, keep away from all of the crowds, just like we were doing a couple of months ago when we were there.
Yeah, exactly. It's just being sensible, isn't it?
Picked up Nintendogs and Friends and a mountain bike one. Haven't had boot sale since last year here. Where are you, Budget Nostalgia? Yeah, we're back on the live again. Just thought, might as well do this and interact with a few of you whilst listing. Listing and testing can be a bit boring at the best of times. So why not, eh? Why not? And it helps me myself be motivated because I can't slack off as much when I'm on stream.
No. Very true. Yeah, I need to get the lives all up and running and get back onto YouTubing.
We've done a couple of videos recently, so getting back
I
into
have, yeah, a nice little sales roundup and couple of things.
Exactly.
Bit
Bit
of this, bit of that, exactly.
Yeah.
Bit of random stuff. Is that correct?
Cheers, Will. I appreciate that. If you didn't catch it earlier, I've invested in a GoPro, so that will be arriving, and I'm planning on doing Vlogmas as well. So lots of content to come. and hopefully just keep on improving from there. Hey, Aaron, how you doing? Deb, Katie, quick question. Do you ever attend household auctions to find stock? Not at the moment, but it's something that I will do in the future. I've done a few online auctions and picked up stock that way. Obviously, there's significantly less margin in something like that because, well, unless you can find something specialist that no one else knows about, I just find there's going to be a lot less margin, like 30% margin. Budget Nostalgia, just sub to the other Sam. Never seen them before. There we go, Sam.
Thank you very much. Welcome to the channel. Yeah.
Sam and I live reasonably close together, and we typically go to the same boot fairs when they're on, and used to work with each other.
Yeah, so it's definitely handy to have. You know, obviously, friends are handy to have whenever, but obviously, especially in this as well, it's good to have someone that can help you and help you do things properly.
100%, 100%. Yes, Aaron's vlogmas. We go all the way up till the 25th of December. Got my Christmas hat and Christmas jumper ready. And our Christmas tree is already up. Went up yesterday. The only reason that is because my wife was off, so can head out and do that together.
Makes sense to put it on then. God, that is I don't think that's going to go on there really. Oh, I might be able to squeeze it in there actually. This is a little bit difficult.
Could be interesting. My brother's coming to live with us in the next couple of weeks, and my parents are coming back from Spain. They've been out there for like 3-4 months or something, and obviously they got to isolate for 2 weeks, and he's been living by himself. Just going to and from work, so he's going to come live with us for the next couple of weeks.
Yes.
Yeah, but he's going in the spare room where all my cardboard is.
Nice. Someone to watch over your cardboard, please.
Yeah. Have a new jumper on the way from Numbskull. Can't wait. A Spyro one. Oh, that'd be cool. Yeah.
You have to give him a job.
Huh?
You have to give him a job.
Well, he works in London, but you'd think that he'd be, like you get the train in every day. You'd think that would be like a bit of a risk, but we've spoken to him, and the trains apparently are empty at the moment because all the office workers are working from home, whereas he's an electrician, so he's working on site and it's all one way and whatever.
Yeah.
So,
fair dues then.
And then they go back home once they've done their 2-week isolation bit, unless they can get tests.
Okay, fair dues. Yeah. So
we shall see.
We shall indeed. This is very difficult to get on.
From last year, PS1 from Primark, so good. Yeah, I want to get a couple of different ones, I think. But yes, it's going to be weird this Christmas because it will be the first one that I've actually had off in inverted commas, because every year since I was 16, I've always worked in retail and been working for it, particularly in car phone days and that sort of thing. It's Black Friday is go time all the way up until Christmas, and you don't typically get that break. But yeah, this year is going to be very, very different. I'm looking forward to it. As weird as it will be, I'm looking forward to it. All the restrictions and that. But
yeah,
nonetheless,
it's going to be an interesting one with all the restrictions. It's definitely going to be a different experience. Yeah, very different, but we'll get through it. It'll be fine.
Exactly.
Cool. Anyone who's ever built Meccano, this is just extremely difficult. It's a specialised skill set.
How are you getting on with all the Lego?
Well, it's all sorted now, and I have actually built one small set, but I'm missing the figure for it, so I've sort of put it in a bag and set it aside in case I put the minifigure in with the actual Lego bricks.
Yeah, fair enough.
So then I can go back to it if need be. But yeah, I just thought this is the stuff that's in the way at the moment, this Meccano, so might as well get that sorted. Yeah, exactly, and get that out of the way.
Fair enough.
Yeah, this is
Where'd I put these boards? There it is.
But it's just proving extremely difficult. If anyone's watching, I am not good at this at all.
There we go. So another wee bundle that will be going live on the shop. Here we are.
There we go. Nice. That's a good bundle.
Aim for 120 again on that one.
Nice, nice. I'm still waiting on mine to sell.
What do you have with it?
It's got We Fit Plus with it, and We Play.
How much is it listed for?
$99.99, I think.
So I got the Wii board with it as well.
Yes, yeah, it's got the balance board with it, yeah.
Should get that. Like I got 110 for one of these bundles yesterday. Hello, Jeremy Carl.
Okay.
How are you?
Good name. Oh, finally got that bolt on. God, that took a while. That was a bit of a difficult one. Right, now let me answer this person on Facebook and see what they're.
Have you got a pickup maybe?
No, I've got someone picking up something from me. Just want to reply to them quickly.
So I managed to get 2 packs of Shiny Star V for Randolph's opening later. So did John Luke.
Yeah, that's going to be good. Hopefully get some good pulls. I mean, I don't know what the main pulls are. If it's anything, well, I have no clue what the main pulls are on that set.
So it's all a Japanese set, but they've got basically the 2 Charizards from Champion's Path, but in one card. So it's a shiny VMAX, like merged together. That's like the big card, but then like Hidden Fates, there's also a full sub shiny Volt, basically.
Okay.
So there's a lot of cards in it, definitely.
Yeah, there's a lot of good cards that you want.
Yeah, but it would just be nice to get involved with something like that. And the packs are like $14.99 each. Should really do a bit of listing. Not got lots left. Workable times I haven't been sourcing much lately. Yeah. Now is the time to get it all live. And I want to get through pretty much all of my death file by the end of this week or next. Sam, do you add tracking when you sell games for £5 plus 165 or anything under value of £10? No, I don't. I've had 4 games in all of the games that I've ever sold where someone's opened up a case and said it's not arrived. And in that case, I always take mine to the post office, so I have a receipt of purchase that I've dropped it off, so I can always claim back the item value from the ownership that happened. But yeah, for games, I don't add that at all on them. Anything over 20, I typically will do though, just in case, because if that one goes missing or something like that, but then alter postage accordingly. It's the same thing for Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh cards as well. I won't do like signed or tracked or anything like that because I've got that proof of postage when I've taken it to the post office.
Yeah, I don't do tracking on anything. I think in general, parcels, I don't really do anything tracking over unless it's over sort of 20 quid or 25 quidish really. And I've never had an issue with it. Never.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I know with raw mail for £1 extra, I could track everything, but never had problems. So it's not really worth it, to be honest with me.
But it's kind of the same thing as insuring the items as opposed to getting like tracked and signed things. You take that calculated risk if you don't add insurance, the one time a parcel goes missing, you've already technically paid for it by not paying for insurance on all of your other parcels. It's one of those things. Defo, the way things started flying out last week, I think I could put anything on to sell. Yeah, it is a bit like that at the moment. So you've got to get it on. And then even if you're running out of stuff, it's possible, to go back through your older listings and just revamp them, maybe unlist them and sell similar and relist it from there. Normally add tracking for anything over £10, but I might start doing that too, as it eats into your profit 100%. Like if you think you're doing £1.64 for a first class large letter up to 250 grams on a game, you're then going to, what is it, £2.15 for 100 grams signed. So it's 50p minimum that you're going to be adding it on. Say you sold 10 games and that's an extra £5, and if one of those games goes missing, that's a £5. It balances itself out. But as I say, I've had 4 that realistically have done that.
Yeah, exactly. Like you said, the value of generally adding it on will pay for the thing that's gone missing anyway. So
yeah,
I don't do it. I mean, I've only just started sending things signed for that are over 35 quid. I only just started doing that, and that wasn't for any reason of any going missing. It was just because I thought, I might do it. Why not? But again, I just don't think it's super necessary, if I'm honest.
Yeah, exactly.
You'll always get those, people that it will go missing, or someone, tries and scams you out of it. But sadly, I think that's just the way it is, and
Yeah, unfortunately.
I will be happy when this sells.
How much is it worth?
I think about 15 quid or so.
Yeah, nice.
Might be a little bit more because it's like, it's one that's like 5, 6, I think it's like 10 models in one or something. So
right.
It might be a little bit more, but I'll have to double check. But I wanted to build it again, obviously, to make sure all the pieces are there, really.
Yeah.
And obviously to get better photos. I could obviously just look at in the glossary and see what pieces are needed and check they're there. But I wanted to build it, and then I can get better photos as well. So
yeah, definitely you can get a nice picture of it all. I think it also depends on the buyer's feedback. If it's low, then I may add tracking. Yeah, 100%. I'll do that with higher value items if it goes to a lower feedback seller. But again, it's all that you take the chance when you send it on. Like I sent a £160 controller to someone that didn't have any feedback and there was no issues with it. But that definitely was until I got the good sign and that positive feedback was a bit of a risk. Definitely got the heart rate up. Right, I'm just going to go find a home for this. Be back in a second.
No worries. Hold the fort. So yeah, self promo, not great, but if anyone does want to check my channel out, that would be super sick. It's just my name, same name, but I do the similar stuff as Sam does. Videos aren't as good, I'll be honest. But there's a lot of sales roundups and sourcing videos, and I do plan to do a lot more. I'm a bit lax with the YouTube, but yeah. If you're watching Sam stream and you're not already following him, you should definitely be following Sam as well. I think most people who are chatting in your chat now are following you, aren't they, Sam?
I would imagine so. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, your day in the life of a reseller videos are really, really good. Some awesome tips on there.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
They are wicked. Very cool.
Right, let's clean up this Guitar Hero. Should be an easy £25, I would imagine.
Nice, not too bad, not too bad.
I missed out on a Facebook bundle earlier. Someone had listed a pink 3DS with its original box and a 2DS with 5 games. And they wanted £20 for it.
Wow.
Yeah. Oh, well. Sam, do you normally sell to zero feedback buyers or under 5? I sold an item to a new eBayer and he or she claimed they never received it. That has always put me off. Yeah, everyone starts. It's that classic. Everyone starts somewhere, unfortunately, with zero feedback. And realistically, someone who's experienced and got loads of feedback could also try and scam you because they know how to play the game. Unfortunately.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, and sadly, if someone buys something, you can't really just cancel the order on them. So ship to anyone, and if something goes wrong, then that's the way it is. Sadly, I think.
Yeah, if you buy it, they buy it and they can and you cancel it because you put out of stock or damaged or something. They potentially can still leave you a negative feedback as well.
Yeah.
So not worth it. And eBay is typically there to protect you. And on the odd thing that doesn't go your favour, it's just a cost of business. I put it down to. So yeah, I'll be more cautious if someone sends me a low offer. So if someone's bought the thing outright, then there's nothing really. I'll obviously shift it on at that price it's gone. If someone sends me an offer, then I'll consider it. I'll look into the person's profile. I'll see what feedback they've left as well. Because if they've left a few negatives, then absolutely I'll decline the offer, even if it's something that I've normally accepted. So that will go into the thought process when an offer comes in. Hey Jay, how you doing? No idea what this is on the end. I'm hoping it's blue tack.
Hopefully. Hopefully it's not something a little bit weirder.
Yeah.
But you never know. Some of the stuff you pick up.
Yeah. Well, I think this free pickup that I got earlier is a bit grimy. I haven't actually had a look at it. I can see the games on the top and they all look good, but reasonable. But I saw the controller and it doesn't look great. But you know, it was five minutes away from me.
Yeah.
I thought might as well be a 2 bundle for free.
Yeah. It's definitely worth it, you know. I mean, anything for free in general, anything for free is you know, pretty good going. I mean, I don't know if you saw my listing our VHS videos or you know, videotapes.
Yeah, I was in it for the first 10 minutes or so. Well, they all job lot of free then.
Yeah, I got them all for free. And you know, there was a few in there that I thought are going to be absolute rubbish, and there's, you know, a few decent valued ones, but one of the ones has just sold. It's the Scouts one.
Okay.
But again, completely random. I mean, not good value. It's only $7.99, but you know, it just shows that if something's free, always grab it. If you've got the room for it, then always give it a try. Because if it doesn't sell, you can pass it on again for free.
Exactly, and always donate it to a charity shop if you need to, like the
exactly
sell, or you can't lot up, or
exactly. And you know, it's knowledge at the end of the day. So
yes,
which knowledge is massive. I mean, something I very much like watching. I don't know if you've ever seen Salvage Hunters on TV.
Oh yeah.
So I like watching them. But again, you know, it's all good knowledge because it all, you know, teaches you what's good to pick up and what other people do well on, and that's why you know, like you say, watching as many resellers as you can is really key.
Exactly. Like the amount of people that I'm trying to incorporate, and you know, as we get into proper boot season next year, I want to really start learning more about clothes and shoes and stuff like that, so that I can broaden how much I'm able to pick up.
Exactly.
And stuff like Lee Cola Flipper's channel and Ricky Lee and stuff like that, with the knowledge when it comes to that sort of thing is very valuable.
Yes, exactly. It's invaluable, definitely. It is very good. What am I finding? That I believe it's that.
Let's have a quick look. Biggest issue with VHS would be mold on the tape itself. Worth looking out for. Yeah, if it's been, you know, sat in a loft for a long time or sat in outside in a shed or something like that, you've always got to look out for it.
Exactly. I mean, I wouldn't pay for them. In general, I wouldn't really pay for VHSs. I probably wouldn't buy them unless they were good ones. But if, like I said, I mean, just the only reason I listed them is because I had them for free. So
yeah,
sitting around doing nothing, might as well get them on eBay.
Yeah. Jeremy Carl, I sold an item, brand new sealed item in a box, and the buyer with over 1k feedback opens a case against me saying the item didn't work. I knew eBay would favour the buyer. What would you have done? Probably just accepted the return. Unfortunately, it's a cost of business to pay to get that item back. When I've got the item back, fully tested it, made sure that it is replicating that fault that they're claiming that it has. If it's an electronic item, check all like serial numbers, make sure like a switcheroo hasn't been pulled out upon you. If it all checks out, refund the person and then relist it with that fault. If it isn't working, or sorry, it is working, and the person basically lied to get a change of mind, report the buyer for basically abusing the return system, and then relist the item and block the buyer, unfortunately. But it just shows you that someone with 0 feedback or someone with 1k can still abuse the system.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I had one recently. Prime example. I sold a VHS player, which I know is 100% working because I tested about 100 videos with it. And the buyer said it's not working. You know, it doesn't work now. And I've sent loads of messages, countless things of how to help. And they're not, I don't think they're trying to scam me at all, because she's being very, very polite and positive. And she said she's going to pay for return shipping, which is, really, really good. But I guarantee I'll get that back to me and it'll be working fully. So, it's just because, they want to change their mind, or they decide they don't want it, or they're going to buy some from somewhere else. But you just got to take it on the chin. Like you said, it's a cost of doing business at the end of the day, sadly.
Exactly. Like if I had a retail shop, people would still try it on in there. People would steal stuff. It's a cost of that specific business, and it's a cost of the business that we're in. So it's just one of those things that it's frustrating to deal with. George did that with VH when it stopped working in transit, just needed a head clean when he got it back. Yeah, I remember seeing that video. So, if the picture's a bit fuzzy or something like that when you're testing it, well worth just opening it up and using some alcohol wipe on the head and just cleaning it up.
Yeah, I hadn't thought of that much. Give that a go. Yeah. Right. How's that going? Right, I might have to pop off the stream. I've got to go and sort something out, and someone's coming to pick something up.
Yeah, no problem, mate.
Thank you very much for having me on, and thank you everyone for being a good audience, I guess. Have fun, and see you in a bit.
Catch you in a bit, mate.
In a bit, bye.
Just the one of us. One is the loneliest number that you'll ever do. No copyright strikes. I like George's channel. Like, and that's the thing. Like, I've learned stuff from him around different tech, because the stuff that I don't know about. Always good to learn. Sam, are you getting the Xbox Series X? No, I'm a PlayStation guy myself. I've got the PS5 from that £10 to PS5 challenge, which I really enjoyed doing. Managed to get it on launch day, which was really happy about. But I don't have a need for both the consoles. I'm not super into playing loads of different games, if I'm honest. Like some of the exclusives that you'll get on PlayStation or Xbox, I wouldn't buy the console for one or for the other. How about yourself? Is that something you have in mind, or you've already picked up, or? Right, let's get this one listed. You hear a slight vibrate when I'm... yeah, let me turn that off, sorry. Had you gone to pick up the pickup on Facebook Marketplace and the seller never answered? It's so annoying and a waste of time and money. Yeah, I've had it a couple of times where I've been there and then basically just sat outside for like 10 minutes after I've sent a Facebook message to them, and they've just not answered, which is really frustrating to say the least. But I try and do my pickups in groups. If I'm going more than sort of 10 miles away from the house, I'll try and get a few pickups for when I'm there, so that I can do 1, 2, 3, and then hit a charity shop or something like that, or a cash converters, and make that trip, that time and the diesel money as worth as possible. Your PlayStation guy, I hate the Xbox. No console wars talk. But yeah, it's just not for me personally, the PlayStation. Right, let's get this Guitar Hero listed. So on the Nintendo Wii, there we go, $29.99 for this one, game and a guitar. Guitar has general wear and tear as pictured, but works great. Postage, we got the £5. What are your thoughts so far on the PS5? So the biggest win from on the PS5 is absolutely the controller. The way that it works in terms of vibrations and the vibration motors in your hand and the triggers at the back is a phenomenal jump from the previous PlayStation or any other console in that matter. Obviously, it's faster, it looks better, etc., etc., which you'd expect from a generation to generation increase. But the biggest thing definitely is the controller. It is extremely quick when swapping from one game to another. So I could be in a PS party with someone who's on a PS4 and we both swap to another game and their game is still exiting by the time I'm ready and waiting for them in a lobby. So that works pretty well. And then like there's no rendering required. Like if you're dropping into like a Warzone map or something like that, normally the bits in the distance will take a little bit of time to render, but yeah, it was all good. Waiting for a black PS5 if they ever make one when they slim it down a bit. Yeah, that's fair enough. I mean, the panels of them you can slide off and then customize if you wanted to. I've seen someone do that. And did I get it on a pre-order? Yes, I got it through Curry's PC World, company I used to work at. Got loads of people that still work there, and one of them managed to get me a pre-order, and I still have my old staff discount as well. So I got the staff discount deal as well. So very happy with that. Very happy with that. Just going to go find a home for this. Be back in a second. So, a couple of pickups I made. Waiting on the price drop when the Slim comes out. No rush yet. Hoping to get Cold War. It's £40 soon. Yeah, I quite like Cold War. I've been playing it quite a bit. The Zombies is pretty good, and the Nuketown 24/7 is pretty good. Liking that. I like that they've gone for different settings. So you like all the settings that you can get on a PC normally, you can now get on the console. Is it as big as everyone says it is? Yes, it's absolutely massive. I'll unplug it and I'll bring it over for you just to show you. That is a big boy. There you go. Next to my head, you can see this should be the thumbnail. That it should be the size. Let me okay, a standard game. That gives you an idea about how big the console is compared to a game. It's absolutely absurd. Yeah, it is tall. It is tall. Hello, Reselling Teen UK. Watched your video earlier. Good to have you back in the space. Some Lego dimensions on these in a bit. Right, so here's the pickup that I made earlier, and it was absolutely free, which is excellent. 5 minutes away from the house. PS2 bundle, a load of games. Oh. So I like these lights because I keep knocking them over like that, and they just don't break. Odds on they're breaking next time I say that now. So we've got a PS2 Slim Silver edition. It is a bit grubby, does definitely need a clean up. There. So it's bigger than the PS3 original fat model. Yes, yeah, definitely. It's maybe a quarter taller, and it's probably maybe the disc model is maybe a little bit fatter as well. I've got a PS3, but it's all boxed up. Otherwise, I'd put them side by side. But yeah, it's insane. We've got mini USB cable. We've got the AV cable. We've got 2 controllers, which are disgusting, but no power cable. Excellent. But as I say, it's free, so I can't really complain. We'll go through some of the games. So, Tekken Tag Tournament, Incredibles, Hulk, Wolverine, SmackDown versus Raw, England International Football. Yes, free on Facebook Marketplace. Harry Potter, the Chamber of Secrets. Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Wolverine 2, X-Men's Revenge. Superman Returns. Spider-Man 2. Batman Begins. Spider-Man 3. Spider-Man 1. All 3 Spider-Man. Pez. FIFA. The Incredibles. King Kong. Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire, which I think is a more expensive game on the PS2. I'll have to double check that. Everyone's favourite, another copy of Simpsons Hit and Run. Just sold my last one for £12 a couple of days ago. So that'll be an easy one. Medal of Honor Frontline. Fantastic Four Rise of the Silver Surfer. And Marvel Nemesis. And Everything or Nothing on the PS2 as well. So we'll just crack on with a few of these games. Some of them definitely need a clean up. List them out now. Let's check out Harry Potter. Okay. This is what I'll do is I'll go through first and see which ones need a test. So that one does. I think a lot of these are going to need testing. Just from the condition that it's in. So I may do this another day when I've got the JFJ out, do a test and disc cleaning day on these bits, as they all are pretty scratched up. But I got the disc cleaner, so I can do it if I need to. Not meant to on PS2 games, but if it doesn't work anyway, what's the worst that can happen? I feel like PS2 games can scratch up quite a lot. Ah, the one that isn't. Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Listen to this one. Supports buzzers. Let's see if it's any good. PS2. Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Well, that'll be a bundle game as it's £1.99 plus postage. Harry Potter. They're all pretty scratched. Are you going to try selling clothes in the future? Yes, I will do. But I want to mitigate the risk when I'm buying clothes. So realistically, I want to be able to pick them up from boot sales for reasonably cheap. So that's one of the goals for next season of boot sales: learn about clothes and shoes, and diversify what I'm picking up. And make the most out of the boot sales that I'm there. And then that way I can then, once I've learned some more, use that knowledge in charity shops, know what to pay up for the right items. Yeah, pretty much all of these are going to need testing, unfortunately. And hardly any have manuals, but I'm not complaining. Obviously, if I paid for it, then I would be a little bit disheartened, but not complaining at all. 14 whole humans in the chat. Thank you for joining me on this lovely Sunday afternoon. Ooh, that was destroyed. King Kong. Have you uploaded any car boot videos? If not, will you consider it? I haven't yet, and I absolutely will do. So I ordered a GoPro Hero 9 Black Friday. So that should be here Tuesday or Wednesday. And I've got the clip that will go on onto my rucksack or whatever. And yeah, I will be uploading car boot videos, charity shop hunting videos, because I'll have that first person view now. So I'm really looking forward to that. Bit of diversification in the content, and also you can see what the boot fairs near me look like. Dunzo G, is it true white backgrounds bump you up the listing or whatever it is? I honestly don't know. You can see the background that I use here is this textured floorboard, and you can see it in any of my listings. I think this personally stands out a lot better than just a plain white background, personally, but that's just my thoughts. So I'm not 100% sure if it boosts you up in the ranking. There are lots of ideas out there about what can simulate the algorithm more for your listings and stuff like that, but people ultimately both their eyes. So as long as the item looks good, I would say that you could have a black background, a white background, different color background, could be used grass and stuff like that. So it depends on what's right for that person. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the boot sale videos as well. I did try it when they were open last time with my phone, but it's just too obvious, really. Hey Tom, how you doing? More than welcome to join in if you like. I think we'll have to scroll up a bit, but the link is in the chat. PS2, Marvel, Nemesis. The other thing the GoPro is going to help with is live streaming as well, because my computer, I haven't got a webcam for it, but with that I can plug it straight in and use that as my webcam. And I could put it like here, for example. I could put a mount here, like on the wall up here, and have a down angle, and then just have the chat open on the laptop or something like that. And it's just going to hopefully increase the production quality, because at the moment I'm just streaming from my phone. Agreed, lol. Sales been good. Reasonable. Yesterday it was about £170. So I had a wee bundle sale yesterday that went for 110 plus. What else? A few Funko Pops and a few games went yesterday. Good to hear, Tom. Could you talk us through how you make wee bundles? Callum, you just missed it. I just did a big wee bundle together earlier in the stream, so have a watch back through that one. In fact, I've got more wees. I'll do another wee bundle now. I'll just list this game. So this is the only one out of all those PS2 stuff that I can list without testing, because the disc is pretty good. Never knew you could use a GoPro as an external cam. Is that off a USB? I don't know, Tom. I just need to work it out when I get it. I just know you can do it. I know you can do it for like your mobile as a wireless or cabled connection, but I just need to get the nuts and bolts down and go from there, really. $4.99 plus postage. Condition, I'm going to put as acceptable as it does not have the manual. No manual. This has scratches. But still will work. Yeah, not a problem, Caleb. Realistically, when it comes to, I'll do one in a second, but try and make the pictures as big as possible, many filler games as possible, and really pad it out from there. So let me show you the listing that I just put up live. I got a Hero 7. Have a look into it. Do I not put free postage on media? No, I put paid postage on everything. Personally, I think it's that argument about half of one and half of the other. Do you normally sell scratch games? I don't, but have sold at 3 scratch games. But mentioned me in the descriptions, had no issues. Yeah, I'll always sell scratch games, but if they're heavily scratched, I want to test them first, and then if they don't work, I've got a JFJ Pro underneath the desk here, which I put on the top and clean up all of the discs there, and that works pretty well for me personally. It's interesting, like PS2 games typically looked more scratched, but then surprisingly work than other console games. So I'm just a bit wary of them because they do look heavily scratched. So I want to test them first before selling it. 5 minutes just playing along on it and making sure it loads up, that sort of thing. Here we go, active. Here you go, Caleb. This is the bundle that I just listed. So what we've got there is 2 controllers, 2 nunchucks, a unofficial Pro controller, the Wii Fit, Wii Sports, and then just some like filler games there that would all be less than sort of £3 each. And I've listed that at £120. Have you ever thought about making your own website? I'd love that. It's just the time, effort, and marketing and the money. Yeah, something for the future, I think. And I think you have to build up a brand for that. And there's a lot of money to then build up your brand so that people shop with you. In the future, I want to do videos, stuff like can you make money from print on demand, drop shipping, those sorts of business ideas that we've probably all heard in the space, but just bringing them to life. And then from a beginner's point of view, doing it at the same time, just to see, is it worth it? What my experience is like, how much money I made, and just being transparent about it, because there's a lot of wizards and gurus out there that will do these things, not share how much they're actually making profit. They're just saying, well, I've made hundreds of thousands of pounds of revenue, but they're not telling you they've invested 90 grand in Facebook ads and that sort of thing. So I just want to be more transparent, as transparent as I can with it. That's that one done. Have you ever thought about, oh yeah, I just read that one. Oh, we've gone. I think that's my my tripod just collapsed and has run out of battery. It's an electronic one, so that is probably the world telling me I should leave it there. And considering we're at pretty much an hour, it's not bad going. Do appreciate every single one of you that's hung around for this entire hour. Thank you very much. If you can, smash a thumbs up just before you leave. Really appreciate that. But I will catch you either in the next couple of days for a live unlisting, or come the 1st of December, Vlogmas is on, and I'll catch you then. Enjoy the rest of your day today, guys.